What is going on, YouTube viewers and subs? This is J Silv from SNN Tech, and today I will be describing games with gold and PlayStation Plus for the month of August. So it's about that time, and we're gonna start off with the PlayStation platform like we always do. Now, first up, I would like to say that you know when you watch a PlayStation video and at the end it goes do PlayStation. Yeah, you know that sound. Everybody knows that goddamn sound. I think Sony should revise that. It shouldn't even be. It shouldn't say PlayStation at this moment. It should say do Indie Station whenever a PS4 game is mentioned or involved, because that's what we're getting. Anyway, let's move on to the first game. Road Not Taking. Now, according to Sony and what I'm reading here on the PlayStation blog, Road Not Taking is a rogue-like puzzle game about surviving life surprises. Now, when I look at the preview trailer for Road Not Taking, it looks like some silly-ass puzzle game about this rogue who are saving children from a harsh winter. Yes, have fun with that. Moving on, the next game we have, the next indie rather, what we presented with on the PlayStation 4 platform is Fez. Now, Fez will be available for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and the goddamn Vita. So we have a triple platform whammy. Now, Gomez is a 2D creature living in a 2D world. Or is he? No, it is a pixelated indie game that is it's mind-boggling the way it's a like the description says, a 2D creature in a 2D world. Now, I'll admit, despite me kind of sounding funny about it, it looks pretty interesting, so I'm gonna definitely give this indie a try. And if you love indie puzzles, this game will probably be for you, such as Road Not Taken. Moving on to the PlayStation 3 platform, the only platform you are getting decent AAA titles on for PlayStation Plus. Now, I'm not knocking the PS4 because obviously there's really no banger AAA titles, and they're not going to really do that. Console's only been out for a year, so I understand. Crysis 3 will be the first game up for the PlayStation 3 for the month of August. Now, everybody should know about the Crysis franchise. It generated some buzz back in the days where it was one of the few games that really took advantage of a PC's desktop banging GPU hardware, and people were debating like, hey, my computer can run Crysis at this amount of frames per second, and this is the third installment of that mediocre first-person shooters. I played it, didn't like it. Not saying that it's bad for everybody, but that's just the way I feel about it. Moving along, we have Proteus. Proteus will be on the PS3 and the Vita, a double PlayStation platform whammy. My words can't even begin to describe the what the fuck when I seen this game, so I'll let Sony describe it for you. Check this out.
Explore serene islands in Proteus. With a dynamic soundtrack that follows the mood of the world, you can immerse yourself in tranquil valleys and enchanted ruins. There are plenty of secrets to discover, and every unique, procedurally generated island offers a different experience each time you play.
We're gonna leave that one alone. Moving along, we have Metrico, another platformer, where it looks like you jumping on charts and graphs, and these charts and graphs are reacting to the way you, I guess, platform across the Metrico New Living World. Ladies and gentlemen, Metrico. Now we're gonna move on to the PlayStation Vita platform. You know what? I'm sorry about that. Metrico was a PlayStation Vita game, so we already moved on to the Vita platform. I meant to mention that Proteus is on the PS3 and the Vita, so yeah, Metrico is on the PS Vita. Moving along, for the final game for PlayStation Plus for the month of August is Dragon's Crown. You know, that's kind of funny because you know that's how the Japanese people, usually in anime shows, they say dragon, they say dragon. Now, Dragon's Crown looks like a worthwhile game for this month. It is a hack and slash, 4-player multiplayer, beat-up type game with outstanding, breathtaking visuals. So if you own a Vita, this is looking like the must-play game of the month. Now, I'm not going to say you should ignore the other games, because like I said, free is free, so check these games out. The only game that looks really worthwhile here, I would have to say, is Dragon's Crown. Beat 'em ups are kind of fun, just like Final Fight and Ninja Turtles franchise. You have your 4 buddies and you have a good time. So yes, Dragon's Crown, everybody, Dragon's Crown. Now on to games with gold. Microsoft will be giving out 2 games for the Xbox One, and you will be receiving 2 games for the Xbox 360. Now, first up on the Xbox One, Crimson Dragon will be your first game. Are you into Dragon aerial combat, Crimson Dragon will be the game for you. Now, based off the footage I've been watching on Crimson Dragon, it kind of reminded me, like, you know, gameplay from Star Fox, just with dragon skins. I haven't played its predecessor, so I'm really not into these kinds of games like that. I was into Star Fox back in the N64 days, but, you know, like I said, Crimson Dragon is free. Why not? Here's my opportunity to get right into it and check that out. So Crimson Dragon for the Xbox One will be your first game, and second up you will have Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut. So be prepared to fly in the outer reaches of Earth, be prepared to transform your vehicle, and be prepared to dogfight in space aerial combat. Now, both those Xbox One games will be available from the 1st to the 31st of August, so you have the whole month to get those games. Now, when you move on to the 360, they do things differently for those who don't know. The first game I'm going to mention is going to be from August 1st to the 15th, and the second game will be from the 16th to the 31st. Now, if you're into off-road motorcycle racing games, Motocross Madness is for you. Now, this is basically not the original Motocross, but more of an Avatar kind of arcade-ish game version, and it normally retails for $10 according to Xbox News or XboxWire.com. So, if you're into that, you know, like I said, Avatar off-road motorcycle racing, check out Motocross Madness. And for the final game that you will be receiving for the Xbox 360 is Dishonored. Now, to give you a quick synopsis of this type of game, according to Xbox Wire, it is an award-winning steampunk stealth/action title where you play as Corvo something, whatever the hell is this guy's name. I can't pronounce that word, I'm sorry. He's a bodyguard of the Empress turned assassin. So it kind of looks like Thief with like, you know, mystic ancient powers. So, and like I said, Dishonored, everybody. So those are the games that you will be receiving from PlayStation Plus and Games Will Go. Do any of these games excite any one of you? Let me know in that comment section below. This is Jay Silva from SNN Tech. I'm out, y'all. Later.